All right, so just giving you some little small videos as a reminder of information that's already on the profile, right? Breakdowns which are already on the profile. So remember, your enemy lies to you about everything. They lie to you about you living on a ball. You don't live on a ball. So because you don't live on a ball, you have to understand your sense of direction, north, south, east, west, has changed. The perspective changes that. You also need to understand that your enemy inverts and perverts everything. So they switch everything around. They reverse it. Inversion, perversion, reverse. Right? Just have that in mind when you're dealing with your enemy. So they claim they took us from the continent of Africa and brought us over here. And based on the information that we're bringing out, that's not true. It's actually in the reverse. They came over here using Dumb Diverses 1452 as a justification and enslaved us. All right, so just giving you some little small. So it's prevalent that we understand historical context. The Renaissance, okay, that took place in between the 14th century and the 17th to 18th century, right? This is when they employed strategies like iconoclasm. Okay, they were going around destroying artifacts. Anywhere they found black faces, Negro faces, they destroyed it. Then during the Reformation period, which was the latter end of the Renaissance and continuing into its own period, this is when they started to lie or formulate their lies to tie all their loose ends together. You see, Virginia Act 1682 is when they combined Aboriginal Americans. Okay, good book on that is Negro Law in South Carolina. You should also check out something called the Paper Genocide. Got to understand, if all their written lies came after the Renaissance, then we should be reading their documented material from before that, 1400s, 1500s. So it's prevalent that we understand historical context. Okay, so remember, the curses of Deuteronomy still work the same way. It's just what lens do you have on? If you're still going by the out of Africa theory, which is founded by who? Francis Galton and the Darwin family, which is backing their evolutionary theory, then you're going to have the wrong perspective when you're looking at the scripture. Okay, Indios is what Christopher Colon called us when he found us over here. Indios means God's people, or God with the people. Okay, it's important for them to make sure that we don't recall that we are the original people of this land. As long as we're still thinking we're from that other continent, then something's up. It's time to go back to Dumb Diverses 1452 and check out the lies of the transatlantic slave trade. They told us everything in reverse. They picked us up from over here and brought us over there. It's prevalent that we understand this. Okay, so remember, the curses of Deuteronomy